I would like to go ahead and start the winter organizational meeting for Thursday, January 4th, 2024. So we will start with section 1, oath to board members. If I can have Ms. Valley Bowman English, please come to the front.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm going to start off by swearing in Ms. Sheena Barnes. All right, if you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Sheena Barnes, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and that I will, to do the best of my ability, in accordance with the laws now and in effect and hereafter enacted during my continuance in office, faithfully and impartially discharge my duties as member of the Board of Education of the City of the School District of the City of Toledo, Lucas County, Ohio, during the term for which I was elected, and say I do.
I do.
All right.
God bless you. I'm honored and thankful to be here. I've come with the honor and the privilege of swearing in the Bishop Randall Parker III, whom I'm well pleased and excited about this. So as he and family will come. I'm excited enough to lay my cane down to walk up here. Yeah. Bishop, with your right hand raised, will you repeat after me? I, Randall Parker III, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and that I will, to the best of my ability, in accordance with the laws now in effect and hereafter enacted during my continuance in office, faithfully and impartially discharge my duties as a member of the Board of Education of the City School District of the City of Toledo, Lucas County, Ohio, during the term for which I was elected. If so, answer, I do. God bless you.
Okay, now enough. So now I would like to call the meeting to order for the winter organization meeting for Thursday, January 4th. Please call the roll.
Mr. Parker. Here. Ms. Barnes.
Present.
Mrs. Gerken.
Here.
Mrs. Barwick.
Here.
Mr. Vasquez.
Here.
Thank you so much, Treasurer. Now we will have the Pledge of Allegiance. If you would like to participate, you can please stand.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And now we will have the mission and vision statement by Dr. Durant.
Yes, TPS mission is to ensure each and every student is prepared for their future. TPS vision is to empower each and every student to lead and live a purpose-driven life.
Thank you, Dr. Durant. And now we will move to section 3, which is the election of presidents. I would like to request a nomination for president.
I would like to nominate Randall Parker for president of the Toledo Public Schools Board of Education.
Second.
Dang, Bob. Okay, Randall Parker has been nominated by Chris Barwick, Board Member Barwick, excuse me, and Board Member Vasquez. Do we have any other nominations? If not, let's go ahead. You got to call the roll for that? Let's go ahead and call the roll.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Ms. Barnes,
Yeah.
Mrs. Gerken,
Yes.
Mrs. Barwick,
Yes.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
There you have it.
Repeat after me. I, Randall Parker III,
I, Randall Parker III,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability,
in accordance with the laws
in accordance with the laws
now in effect
now in effect
and hereafter enacted
and hereafter enacted
during my continuation in office,
during my continuation in office,
faithfully and impartially,
faithfully and impartially,
discharge my duties as president
discharge my duties as president
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the City School District
of the City School District
of the City of Toledo,
of the City of Toledo,
Lucas County, Ohio,
Lucas County, Ohio,
during the term for which I was elected.
during the term for which I was elected.
Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to turn over the board meeting to Mr. President Randall Parker.
Thank you. At this time, we will go to section 4, which is the election of the vice president. I would like to request a nomination for vice president.
I'd like to request that I'd like to nominate Bob Vasquez for vice president, please.
I'll second that.
It has been moved in second. And any discussion? If not, Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Ms. Barnes,
Yes.
Mrs. Gerken,
Yes.
Mrs. Barwick,
Yes.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
I, Bob Vasquez,
I, Bob Vasquez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will, to the best of my ability,
and that I will, to the best of my ability,
in accordance with the laws now in effect
in accordance with the laws now in effect,
and hereinafter enacted
and hereinafter enacted
during my continuance in office,
during my continuance in office,
faithfully and impartially,
faithfully and impartially,
discharge my duties as Vice President
discharge my duties as Vice President
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the City School District
of the City School District
of the City of Toledo,
of the City of Toledo,
Lucas County, Ohio,
Lucas County, Ohio,
during during the term for which I was elected.
during the term for which I was elected.
Okay. We will now go to section 5, which is our discussion items. 5.1 is our resolution, which will be establishing our regular board meeting date and times for 2024. And I'm going to ask Ms. Barnes if she would read the resolution for our regular board meeting dates.
What I just unplugged? A resolution establishing the committees of the Board of Education of Toledo City School District, whereas Board Policy BCE provides that the board may establish committees to advise the board. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Education of Toledo City School District, Lucas County, Ohio, that Section 1, pursuant to Board Policy BCE, the board hereby established the following board committees for calendar year 2024. Arts, athletics, and student activities, curriculum, early childhood education, known also as ECE, family and community engagement, FACE, finance and business operations, human resources, staff development and training, policy, workforce development and partnership, which is our new committee. Therefore, technology improvement and process committee has been replaced with the new workforce development and partnership committee. Pursuant to the BCE, the chairperson and co-chair of the committees will be named by the board president. Section 2, the board hereby finds and determines that all formal action related to the adoption of this resolution was taken in open meeting of this board, and that all deliberations of the board and its committees will result in formal action were taken in meetings open to the public in full compliance with the law. Section 3, the resolution shall be in full force and effective for immediately after its adoption.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Any discussion? If not, Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Ms. Barnes,
Yes.
Mrs. Gherkin, Mrs. Barwick,
Yes.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
Okay. We actually read you did the committee meetings. And so we want to now do the regular board meeting dates. Okay.
These mics are not working.
Test. We have 3 mics that are not working.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, establishing the dates and times for regular meetings of the Board of Education of the Toledo City School District, Lucas County, Ohio, from January 2024 through December 2024. Whereas Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code requires a Board of Education to establish a reasonable method whereby any person may determine the time and place of all regularly scheduled meetings, and whereas Section 3313.15 of the Ohio Revised Code reads, each Board of Education shall fix the time for holding its regular meetings, and regular meetings shall be held at least once every 2 months. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Toledo City School District, Lucas County, Ohio, establishes its regular meetings beginning in January 2024 through December 2024 as follows. January 23rd, February 20th, March 26th, April 23rd, May 28th, June 25th, July 23rd, August 27th, September 24th, October 22nd, November 19th, and December 17th, all at 5:30 p.m. And be it further resolved that the dates and times of these meetings be publicized as stipulated in the law, and that proper notification be accorded to media and individuals as described in the Board of Education Statement of Policy.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Do we have any discussion? If not, Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Ms. Barnes,
Yes.
Mrs. Gerken,
Yes.
Mrs. Barwig,
Yes.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
We will now go to section 6.1, which is newly elected board president. Myself will name the chair and co-chairs of the committee. Our 2024 board member appointees to committees, Arts, Athletics, and Student Activities. Our chair, Chris Varwig, co-chair, Randall Parker, liaison, Kelly Welch. Our curriculum committee, our chair will be Polly Taylor Gerken, co-chair, Chris Varwig, liaison, Jim Galt. Our early childhood education committee, chair will be Randall Parker, co-chair will be Sheena Barnes. Policy Council delegate will be Randall Parker. Policy Council alternate will be Sheena Barnes. Liaison, Dr. Amy Allen. Our Family and Community Engagement Committee, which is known as FACE, our chair will be Mr. Bob Vasquez, our co-chair, Sheena Barnes, and our liaison, Linda Brinkman. Our Finance and Business Committee, chair will be Bob Vasquez, our co-chair will be Chris Varwig, liaison, Ryan Sachalti and Jim Gant. Our Human Resource Development and Training Committee, our chair will be Polly Taylor Gerken, our co-chair will be Randall Parker, our liaison will be Dr. Trevor Jeffries Martin. Our Policy Committee chair will be Ms. Sheena Barnes, our co-chair will be Mr. Bob Vasquez, liaison will be Mr. Brian Murphy. And our new Workforce Development and Partnership Committee, our chair will be Bob Vasquez, and our co-chair will be Polly Taylor Gerken, liaison Jim Galt. Our Strategic Plan liaison will be Ms. Polly Taylor Gerken. Our Equity Department Development liaison will be Ms. Sheena Barnes, and our Business Advisory liaison will be Mr. Bob Vasquez. I will now name the appointees for the 2004 board members to the organizations. Our Council of Great City Schools, our delegate will be Polly Taylor Gerken. Our alternate will be Chris Varwig. Our National Alliance of Black School Educators, our delegate will be Ms. Sheena Barnes. Our alternate will be Randall Parker III. Our Northwest Regional OSBA Executive Council delegate will be Mr. Bob Vasquez. Our OSBA Annual Business Meeting delegate will be Mrs. Polly Taylor Gerken, alternate Randall Parker III. Our OSBA Black Caucus delegate will be Ms. Sheena Barnes. Our OSBA Board of Trustees, the delegate will be Randall Parker III, alternate Polly Taylor Gerken. Our OSBA Legislative Liaison delegate will be Ms. Sheena Barnes. Our OSBA Student Achievement delegate will be Randall Parker III. Our OSBA Urban School District Advisory delegate will be Randall Parker III, alternate Polly Taylor Gerken. And our OSBA Diversity and Inclusion D&I Committee delegate will be Randall Parker III, alternate Sheena Barnes. Conference opportunities in reference to FACE Committee, the National Family and Community Engagement Conference, delegate Bob Vasquez, alternate Sheena Barnes. And our Vouchers Hurt Ohio Steering Committee delegate will be Mrs. Polly Taylor Gerken. We will now go to section 7, which begins with comments from our superintendent.
Again, hopefully everyone had a restful holiday, and congratulations to Bishop Parker, along with Mr. Vasquez. We look forward to a second semester. Again, as always, TPS proud. Thank you.
Our treasurer.
Yeah, just congratulations to Bishop Parker and Mr. Vasquez, and I'm looking forward to another year.
Ms. Varwig.
Never turn down a mic, right? Well, first of all, I want to thank our past president, Sheena Barnes, for her leadership last year. It is really important to have your lens and to have your person be out there as an example for our students. It means something. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for being you. Randall, congratulations. Super excited for you. You've been elected and now elected again, right? Super happy to have you in leadership role. Bob, I know you have been there, done that, but it's always good to have someone that has been around the horseshoe a little bit, right? To be up here and help out with leadership. So thank you.
Thank you. Just want to wish everyone a happy new year, and we're looking forward to 2024 and whatever challenges or victories it might bring us. Ms. Barnes, congratulations on your re-election to the second term. So now you're an experienced board member, officially a re-elected. So that's something to be proud of. Mr. Parker, thank you for stepping up after your election to be president. And of course, Mr. Vasquez, our veteran, not only board member, but has been in leadership roles many times, and we look forward to the two of you taking on the coming year in leadership. So thank you, everyone, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Mr. President. I like that. I just want to first thank my children, Diva, Man, and Bambino, for allowing me to make sacrifices to be able to keep fighting for equity and education. Once again, want to thank the voters for writing in Sheena Barnes for TPS. I could not have done it without you. I want to thank my family circle. Some are here today, who kept me encouraged when things got tough. We are fighting a lot of different things, and the attacks on education is real, and I'm so glad to have accomplices and fellow board members to make sure that we here at TPS will keep offering high quality education to all our students here in TPS. And I'm just so excited for the new leadership. I will always be your Malcolm Martin, but I am so proud of you and everything you have done. And Mr. Vasquez, thank you so much for always giving me that foundation of knowledge, and I'm looking forward to following into the new year and just welcoming back all our students and staff.
Mr. President, first I want to congratulate both of you on your re-election, and just say that I am so proud of our board and the makeup of our board. And I think one of the things that we can see is the diversity of this board and how well we all work together. So congratulations to you. Mr. Parker, I'm very honored to be Vice President under your leadership. I'm looking forward to a good year. I don't think there's a finer man that I know that I would enjoy working with. And also, Ms. Barnes, I want to thank you for the last year. I really enjoy working with you. I really enjoy talking with you. We've engaged in a lot of serious conversation. We're very serious people about a lot of issues that our students face. The other thing I want to say is that I think it's a very good feeling and example to have both Mr. Parker, Ms. Barnes, and their families here. I think it's very significant that they all see you in these leadership roles, in the role that you have had, and in the role just being on the school board. I can't think of a finer example of how individuals give back to the community than being on the school board. So thank you very much.
From a PTO president developing a resource room at Glenwood Elementary School to this moment is humbling, and I'm honored to be here as an elected official. I'm thankful for my family, my wife, my children, who are no longer little kids. They have jobs, and I'm not paying for them a day off, so I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful for my mom, who is here, and to my bishop, my spiritual father, Bishop Shears, who offered administering the oath, and to my church family and my friends. And I tell people all the time, if I was a chef, I talk about cooking. If I was a mechanic, I talk about cars. I'm a preacher, and so I give God praise for this opportunity to be here and to share in this moment. There were 2 times that these 3, Ms. Barwig, Ms. Gerken, Mr. Vasquez, thought enough to appoint me to this board. The very first time I was appointed to this board, I didn't know just the excitement of being appointed. We went to executive session, and Mrs. Gerken said, "Turn your phone off." Because I was trying to, everybody was congratulating, I was trying to answer everybody's congratulations. She said, "No, we don't do that in executive session." And so here we are years later, and Polly, I want to thank you because you have really shown me what it takes to be a board member and be serious about the work. Chris, I thank you for always being that ear, for always offering support. You guys could have chosen anybody else, but you saw in me sometime what I didn't see in myself. And here we are. Mr. Vasquez, thank you for always being there and always offering your wisdom, your expertise, your experience that you have, and what it takes to be more about, it's more than just policy and procedures. It's about understanding that our students need someone to be that voice when they can't speak for themselves. To the woman that is the most Malcolm woman I've ever met in my life, Ms. Sheena Barnes, I thank you for your past leadership, and I thank you for being who you are without compromise or negotiation. We appreciate who you are and who you will continue to be for our children. Keep fighting. To Dr. Durant and to the administrators and the staff, just thank you all so much. These past couple of years, being an appointee has shown me how important it is to be a board member. And I believe that we have one of the best boards in the whole entire world, because no matter what our personalities may be different, we don't always get along because we don't all have the same brain. But at the end of the day, it's the bigger picture about what's best for our district and our kids. So I'm ready for 2024, the challenges and the victories. Whatever may take place, we're all in it together, and I will forever be TPS proud. Yes. If nothing else, a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
No discussion. Treasurer, call the roll.
Mr. Parker,
Yes.
Ms. Barnes,
Yes.
Mrs. Gerken,
Yes.
Mrs. Barwig,
Yes.
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
Happy New Year. Have a good evening, everybody.